How to ask directions. Excuse me, can you tell me how to get to the train station? Could you please guide me to the nearest gas station? I'm looking for the post office. Can you help me? Can you show me the way to the museum? Do you know how to get to Main Street?
Could you direct me to the library? How do I get to the closest bus stop? Can you tell me where the hospital is? I'm trying to find the city park. Do you know where it is?
Which way is it to the airport? Can you give me directions to the university? I'm lost. Can you help me get to Central Avenue? How do I get to the nearest grocery store? Can you point me toward the nearest coffee shop?
Could you tell me how to get to the hotel? I'm looking for the convention center. Can you guide me? Where is the nearest pharmacy? How can I reach the downtown area? Do you know the way to the nearest bank?
Can you direct me to the post office? How do I find the nearest subway station? Can you tell me the way to the beach? I'm trying to get to the stadium. Can you help? Which way is the shopping mall? Can you show me how to get to the nearest park? Could you guide me to the nearest ATM? I'm looking for the city hall. Can you help me? How do I get to the aquarium? Can you tell me how to reach the zoo? Where is the closest restaurant? Can you give me directions to the cinema? I'm trying to find the post office. Can you direct me? How do I get to the nearest library? Can you point me to the nearest car rental place? Could you help me find the local market? I'm lost. How can I get to the nearest gas station? Which way is the church? Can you tell me how to get to the park? Do you know where the nearest bus station is? How do I get to the museum? Can you show me the way to the nearest hotel? Could you direct me to the nearest public restroom? I'm looking for the nearest cafe. Can you help? How can I reach the nearest tourist information center? Do you know how to get to the nearest bookstore? Can you give me directions to the nearest bakery? Where is the nearest shopping center? How do I find the local post office? Can you tell me the way to the nearest park? I'm trying to get to the hospital. Can you help? Which way is it to the nearest playground? Can you direct me to the closest laundry? How do I get to the nearest art gallery? Can you show me how to get to the nearest pharmacy? Could you help me find the local swimming pool? Where is the nearest bus stop? How do I get to the closest metro station? Can you tell me how to reach the nearest department store? I'm looking for the train station. Can you guide me? Which way is the post office? Can you point me toward the nearest hardware store? How do I find the nearest coffee shop? Can you give me directions to the local gym? Where is the nearest fast food restaurant? How can I get to the nearest tourist attraction? Do you know the way to the local park? Can you tell me how to get to the airport? I'm trying to find the police station. Can you help me? Which way is the nearest hospital? Can you direct me to the nearest cinema? How do I get to the closest supermarket? Can you show me how to get to the nearest car park? Could you help me find the nearest bus station? Where is the nearest subway entrance? How do I get to the local library? Can you tell me the way to the nearest bakery? I'm looking for the nearest hotel. Can you help? Which way is the museum? Can you point me to the nearest pharmacy? How do I find the local post office? Can you give me directions to the nearest public restroom? Where is the closest cafe? How can I reach the nearest shopping center? Do you know how to get to the nearest bookstore? Can you tell me how to get to the nearest art gallery? I'm trying to get to the nearest playground. Can you help? Which way is the closest bus stop? Can you direct me to the nearest tourist information center? How do I get to the local market? Can you show me the way to the nearest gas station? Could you help me find the nearest fast food restaurant? Where is the nearest park? How do I get to the nearest department store? Can you tell me the way to the local swimming pool? I'm looking for the nearest library. Can you guide me? Which way is the closest tourist attraction? Can you point me toward the nearest post office? How do I find the nearest metro station? Can you give me directions to the nearest ATM? Don't forget to subscribe Het Ang Bo YouTube channel.